Hello everyone, my name is Basti and I'm an independent trader with years of experience in the crypto markets. If you're looking for the latest information for daily chart analysis, and if you're looking for trading predictions as well as trading news, then you've come to the right place. Let's go. Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Nice to see you here today. Today there's a lot we're going to be talking about and I've already prepared a lot of stuff. So please go ahead and make sure that you do like this video and that you share it with your friends, share it with as many people as possible because the information here it's very, very useful. So I'd say let's go ahead and get started right now. So right now we find ourselves on the daily chart for Bitcoin. And as you can see, there are a couple of things already on the screen. One of them I wanted to point out is this orange line, and that is our 50 EMA daily EMA line. And this line has been resistance here, here was support, here was support. And so one thing that is important here to note is that this line has always been the line that once we cross it, there is a big move towards the upside in the price of Bitcoin. Here you can see that for many weeks we had an uptrend once we crossed the line here. So today I put in some work into it and I wanted to take a look and see how long this cycles lasts before we get to see a small correction in the market. After Bitcoin crosses the 50 EMA. So in the first instance here on the left, we see that from the start we crossed the EMA line until we started to see the correction again. There were 43 days in total. Then the next time we see another crossing of the EMA line, we get 43 days again until we see another correction. And so if we drag this thing over here and we measure how many days we would have in the next uptrend phase until we see another correction, it will take us to the 22nd of March. So now my question to you is, please leave in the comments what you think it's going to happen, if this truly is the scenario that you imagine could take place. And if so, the price should take us to around 60,000 US dollars. So let me know in the comments below what you think. And now if we go and take a look at the Fear and Greed Index graphic, we see that right now we are at 54 points, which actually, to be honest, I don't like that much because as we can see here in the graph below, it's been that until now we've been moving back and forth between 20 and 30 points. And so right now we made a big spike. And so as you can see in August last year, that's when we had a similar situation. So after that we had another small correction and then the next pump. So it's a very, very interesting thing to look at the moment. So again, we're back at 54 points and I personally don't see these numbers pushing any lower, at least for the coming weeks. So now let's take a look at the whole thing in the smaller time frames. Especially let's have a look and see what has happened so far to Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart. And so as you can see yesterday very clearly here, that at the moment the 50 EMA line is being used as a very strong support for the value of Bitcoin at the moment. And even yesterday on Telegram I posted that we had this small descending broaden wedge, which of course took the price for another pump. And so a lot of you guys were able to place a good trade. However, as you can see, we still were rejected here at the top of our resistance area. But that's not a reason to worry at the moment. As you can see, this channel is holding very firmly at the moment. So I think that is a very bullish sign. Should Bitcoin slide down and then go back to lower levels, I see the next stop being here around this area of consolidation that we had between the 5th and the 7th of February. In fact, I would recommend that you guys go ahead and draw a support area here, which would be a range for support. And so yeah, at the moment I see the price of Bitcoin simply just staying inside this range. Of course, something else to be on the lookout for would be today when the market opens. And I wanted to show you this other graph to illustrate how many US dollars are being transferred to the exchanges at the moment. And so as you can see, there is a huge spike towards that we've had in the last few days, and it could mean that a lot of people are buying in the market every time that there has been these corrections, and people are coming in because they're afraid they're going to miss out on something, what you call FOMO. And so that could be one reason for that being the case at the moment. Or many could also be waiting for the price to drop yet again before they come into the market with their orders. You should, however, be careful, because every time that something like that happens, there tends to be a correction in the market, as you can see in these two examples here. And also, if we look at when the price was around 30,000 US dollars, a lot of people came into the exchanges. And of course, right after that, we had a small correction, as you can see here. So we should just be careful with that, because I don't personally think that the price is going to go up to 60,000 just like that, as if nothing had happened. Another thing to look out for is that we have this very, very high, and that's also a big resistance for us. So let's go ahead and put that here on the graph. So then there's this other thing that I wanted to show you guys. A lot of people keep talking about, oh, this huge M pattern that it's forming or has formed, and not really, almost no one is talking about, well, it might be that we have this huge sideways phase of consolidation that we are going through. So I wanted to take a look at that. This red line stands for the halvings that we've had in 2012, 2016, and 2020. And so as you can see, there's this big consolidation area that possibly even a W pattern, a huge W pattern or double bottom it could be a double bottom. And if it is, it has the potential to bring the price towards the 100,000, 120, 150,000 dollars. Of course, that could also be just wishful thinking. That is a possibility. But regardless, there's also the possibility that the price would reach those levels. It could be that once we reach the price at 60 US dollars, 60,000 US dollars, that we have another correction that brings us again back down to our bottom here. And once that's out of the way, then go back again and push towards the upside. So again, it could be that that's exactly what is going to happen, or what is happening. And I'd be interested to know what you guys think. So please go ahead and leave that in the comments below. I'd be very interested to know what your opinions regarding the matter are. And so as you can see today, we're looking at a very detailed look at the charts. Also, I wanted to take a moment to let you guys know that you can join our Telegram group, where I usually post also very relevant information regarding the price of Bitcoin and different levels and so on. So go ahead and do that. It's also free. You can find the link in the description. And now we're going to be looking at the 3-day chart. So that means each one of these candles is 3 days long. And this is where we're going to look at what's happening to the MACD indicator. And so I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this is big enough so that you guys can see very clearly what I'm trying to show you. And so you can see here that when we had this consolidation phase at around 30,000 US dollars, we see the signal line and the average line crossed each other. And then right after that, you see that we had the big pump that you can see here. We crossed and found support on the 50 EMA line. And now for our current situation, we see the MACD, the signal line, and the average line have once again crossed each other. Let me circle that so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And then also the signal line, this blue line, it touched this bottom here, which is exactly what it actually did also the previous time. So as you can see, the scenario is repeating itself again. And then now that we're starting to pick up, you can also see that there's a momentum here on this area. So for me, it's very clear that we have started again with a very bullish outlook. In fact, I can see the signal here climbing up all the way up to the 3,000, 4,000 area, same as we have here. We could also go ahead and draw a resistance line here that would pretty much confirm my prognosis that we might run up to 4,000, 3,000 area here. And then also at the same time, we would get to see a very nice breakout around here, or yeah, that would be similar to what we've seen in the past. And then that could of course then go back from green to the reds again, and go into consolidation phase again until May or June. And this is what I've already mentioned before, that I see a possibility towards the middle of the year that we might even go and retest our all-time high. And at the same time, I know that a lot of people are saying that no, the price of Bitcoin is going to drop again and we might go down to 28,000 US dollars. So I would just say that one has to be ready for both situations. But at least for today, it's important that this support area holds for Bitcoin. And now let's take a look at Ethereum and let's see what it's doing. As you can see, it is holding strongly above 3,000 US dollars, and I've also said that it's very important that we do get past the 3,260 US dollars. Should that happen, that we're able to go across that price and then we hit our resistance yellow line here, which is around 3,400 US dollars, then the trip to 4,000 is very much wide open after that. Should the price drop, however, then I think that 3,000 US dollars is a very good place for a long trade, to open a long trade position. That should take us back towards the upside. So I've mentioned that already previously, so it's just something to think about. And I forgot something. Let's go back to Bitcoin so I can show you yet another thing. Let's turn on the 200 EMA Ribbon here in color red. As you can see, this line was a very strong support here and then very strong resistance here. So it could be that when we hit around $46,800, $46,900, then we might see a strong rejection that should take us back to this to retest this high that we have over here if we do manage to go up to 46,800 US dollars. We might even go back and retest the whole thing before the move towards the upside continues, or even it's also a possibility that if we don't close above this resistance area, that we go back even to a green support box that we have listed here at the bottom. And I would say that it's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys think about all of the information that I've shared with you in the comments below. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share it with other people, that you do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and you hit the notification bell. Also, there are important links in the description for you to take a look at. And that's pretty much everything for now. So I just wish that you have a wonderful day today. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Basti. Thank you. Bye bye.